Uh, so yeah. So you're doing amazingly. You're doing amazingly. Anybody, any special needs that's going on in their body? I'm starting with my arms, just inhaling up, exhaling down. But if you've got anything you want me to know about, please, anybody tell me. Like how's your body? Chinda, Suzanne, how do you feel after your powerful paddling? Oh, good.
Did you start recording?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, I did not pay her to say that, but thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you're doing the replay. That makes me so happy. That's awesome.
You started the recording, right?
Now pause here. We're coming into bow. Chinda, you got something? Oh. 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 Yeah. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, Franny, watching on the replay, what did you just miss? You missed, oh my gosh, a quick talk about ageism, and Suzanne was touting the benefits of doing the replay at your own pace, on your own time, and then Chinda's shoulder. We're gonna mind her shoulder after a beautiful big massage, sports massage. Yep. And then we're gonna reach up. There's our archer pulling that elbow to the side. Now watch this hand here. A lot of times we pull down and we just let the body weight pull the band. I want you to keep the elbow bent so we're really moving through the scapula. Yeah. Then if I do this, the shoulder tends to pop forward, right, as I pop down. So I want you really just keep the elbow close, then the hand close, and see if you can feel the top of your arm move around to your shoulder blade. Yes, Sheila, I saw that. Very nice. Good. Yeah, and that's even your left shoulder. That was good. Yeah, good. And so Chinda, for you, you're going to just see if you can gently engage the scapula since they've been loosened up and let them kind of come around. And then they're going to come back and then they're going to float open. Come back and let them float open so they move through their range of motion. Good. And then Eloise, when you press, we're going to be really tall to the sky. So I know a side bend would be nice with your long willowy shape. But she's looking, she's just that long, elegant shape. We're going to just be straight up, lengthening the spine upward. Yes, there you go. Good. Good. Yes. Nice. And last one on each side. Good. And then pull it back in. Good. All right. And take those arms, just drop them to the front of your hips. Press back in a chest expansion. Collarbones open. Good. Inhale, just release and lift, and exhale back down. Good. Big inhale and exhale back down. Okay, so same thing. Can you still feel those shoulder blades pulling together and then opening apart to the sides of your ribs, right? We don't want them to stay stuck. We want there to be motion. Good. That's it. Good. And one more time. Nice. Good. hold yourself forward. We're going to hold yourself forward. Hold your arms forward. Good. We're going to plie and just pull the arms slightly apart. Feel the shoulder blades engage again. Good. And then back up. So, couple of things about your plie, right? You picture yourself against a wall. And if it helps you, go be against a wall. Feel yourself sliding straight down that wall without tucking, right? Just keeping that level. Yeah? Good. So that's the first part. And then adding in your arms, let your belly lift up. Meaning don't fight your transverse abdominis. Which is so weird that we do that. Why? It's like we're afraid to be as strong as we really are on some level. Isn't that what that Marianne Williamson thing says? Don't be afraid of your own power. So allow that transverse abdominis to lift up. Yeah, good. Good. And one more. Hold that plie. Hold that plie. Good. Arms are out. Open the space between your arm and your collarbone. Can you open that up, like opening your armpits out a little bit? Good. One more breath there. Good. Now foot minders. You are going to straighten your legs, come forward on your toes, come back and down. Yep. Foot movers. You are coming all the way up into releve. Find the ball of your foot and your big toe. Woo! Good. And then come all the way back down. You're welcome to reset the arms because you're going to get tired at the shoulder. That's it. Good. Make sure you use this inhale at the top. Get onto the ball of your foot and the second toe. Yep. Good. That's it. Good. And you can see how that makes me pitch when I really do that. My body's not used to that on this foot. And you might have one foot that causes you to become unbalanced when you actually get it in the right spot because your muscles aren't used to balancing that way. That's it. Good. And last one. That's it. Ribs in. Nice. Good. And then all the way back into your plie. Good. And then you can drop those arms. Lift your sternum up. Good. Collarbones open. Good. And then just pull those abs back in. Take your band around the back of you. It's cold, muchacho. It's cold. It's so cold. You won't like it. And then you're going to press your hands forward. Feel your abs. Pull back into the back of your pelvis. So instead of letting your knees do it or your back do it, we're going to just let your arms do it and let your body feel and learn that sensation of how the glutes and the abs balance the pelvis front and back. Again, can you just give in to your transverse abdominis? Let it float up without a grip. It just does it. Good. That's it. Good. And one more. Nice. Okay, so now we add back in our plie. Hold your arms, releve, keep pulling your abs up and back toward your spine, and then back down, and then you're welcome to release. Foot minders, plie, extend your legs, float, keep pulling your abs back, especially in this moment, and then back home, and then release. Yeah? So if anybody needs to hear that again, let me know. Sorry. I know. He's playing the song of his people. We need to get him one that plays multiple notes. That would be a good... Or would that be worse? I don't know. Good. That's it. Good. And this is your last one. Ooh, yes. Good. And then release those arms. Good. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. We're going to take our band, put it underneath your left foot. You're welcome to move near something that holds you up if you'd like something to touch on for balance. All right, and we're going to do just a little standing. A little more standing. So we're under that foot. We're sitting in a squat, bicep curl at the same time. So it gives us a little bit of resistance. Good. And then coming back up. Pull your abs in, get your hips all the way underneath your ribs. Good. Yep. And back down. So I want you to feel yourself slowly having to gather everything up just to come up to a stand here. Yeah. That's it. That's it. Good. Squatting for dog toys. There we go. Good. Yes, that's his cozy hoodie. It's muchacho green. Green is his color. All right, one more. Hold this one down. And I think we did this one on Tuesday. We're going to press back and bring it in. And I think Chinda on Tuesday or Monday. What am I saying? I know, Tuesday I'm at the studio. Whatever day that was. We're pushing back and we're getting this ski slope line, right? The ski slope line. Yes, because we're not giving up our squat. We're holding the squat on the standing leg. And if you feel good about that and you want to give yourself a little extra challenge, lift the knee up into your belly and then extend it back. We're going to keep a soft knee on that standing leg. And of course you can do that holding on to something, right? I have nothing to hold on to, but you pretend that's a wall, right? And I'm just giving myself that little bit of touch point. Yeah.
I don't know why Suzanne started all over her for a second there.
Extend. And you're keeping the spine. Yeah, I know.
Oh, she's got fireworks. She's working really hard.
Mark is laughing because every now and then a whole wall of fireworks happens behind Suzanne's screen. We don't know. I don't know. See, now you're getting a thumbs up. It's crazy. Last one. I know. Bring it down. Sit a little deeper. Round up through your spine. All right. Yep. Okay. Other foot. Other foot. So again, start just with your squat, right? Simple, simple. So you've got holding that bicep and then keep the bicep as you come up. I want you to feel your abs into your hips and your hips answer back. I know.
Did you see it on her side?
This is so weird. I don't know if this has been happening to any of you guys, but after one of the Zoom updates about 2 months ago, every now and then I get random, like, happy thumbs up over some of you guys. And it doesn't happen very often, and maybe only happens once or twice, and it's not enough to distract me. But this is the first time I've seen fireworks show up.
See what she does. A really good move.
I know, crazy. All right, and so the next one after this stand, we're going to stay down. And we're going to have that little bit of hip extension. So we're down, we're holding our squat, and we're just pushing back and bringing it under. Now you can, of course, do a hybrid, right? So you get comfortable here. You're like, okay, I'm holding steady. I'm not shifting my weight around here, right? It's just like a scooter lunge on the reformer. I'm talking to Eloise because I know she's done it. You can then take that knee back and lift it up and then tap it down. You don't have to actually lift it up and push it into the air, right? You can do a hybrid. There you go, good. What's the advantage? Because just balance, right? So if pushing your leg back makes you feel way too wobbly, tap it down. But the thing that I love is this knee moment, because this is putting your socks on, putting your shoes on, right? That's that. Yep. Let's do 2 more. Yeah. That's right. Good. There you go. Good. And then bring it back in. Bend those knees and round all the way up. Holding you up? Yeah, from holding you up. Anyone else noticing that? Okay, we're going to roll ourselves down to that mat. Good. Doing okay, Eloise? No, okay. Just checking. All right. So you can again hold your band in 2 hands if you like that framework. I like that framework. If you like feeling connected to your abs, you can take your band behind your booty and push forward, right? So you can use that as well. So go right ahead. I'm just changing because I find myself blending into Mark, so we're going to add a little bit of light. It's okay. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, good. And then Chinda, really, really, really want you, I love that you're at the wall. So Chinda's modeling how to be at a wall, which is fantastic. But you use your wall, right? Watch the moment where you roll, 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 and then hinge. I want you to roll, roll, roll to that low rib, and then push the low belly back to the top of your pelvis before you keep rolling. Yes, I saw that. Good job. Yes, good, good. And then I think this is most of yours 3rd time down, yes? Yeah, so you can stay down and walk it on out. You're welcome to be on your knees. We're gonna do a little scapular push-up, just gentle. So aim your elbow points toward your body. Push your arms away down the sides of your ribs. And then pull the top of your arms toward your mid-back and down toward the bottom points of your shoulder blades. Pushing away, keeping them on the sides of your ribs, and then pulling bottom tips together. And that bottom tip is sort of the important part, even if you're doing it at a wall, because if you only pull your arms back, 50% of us at least are going to pull upward to the top here, where we have upper traps and neck ache. We want to find that mid-back, turn it on so that the arm can just move back, right? Yeah. Yes, I saw you catch your head, Nara. That was awesome. You get a gold star for that. I don't know if that was conscious, but she was sort of leading up and down with her head and then suddenly stopped, got her throat in the right place. It was awesome. Yes, very good. And here's what that looks like. My chin jutting forward, my chin pulling up. Right, so my head is doing more of the motion than my shoulders. Here it's just staying in place and now it's coming from shoulders. Yeah, good. So we'll come back to more shoulder work later. I'm not even gonna make you do your renegade rows right now.
Oh, wow.
I know. All right, flipping around onto our backside. We're gonna take our band and put it behind our ribs. Whoop. Good. All right. Feet on the floor. And then exhale, scoop your pubic bone flesh back, right? So again, imagine the band was behind your butt. Right? And you remember that feeling when you were standing? So that's where you begin with that. And then let it come up into your high abs, pressing back into your ribs, having that nice softness through your thoracic spine. And then all the way back up. Good. And exhale. Abs press back against the pelvis. Good. And then they work their way up to those ribs. Good. That's it. Good. There you go. That's it. And of course, if you want to, since you're kind of fresh here, you're welcome to grab onto legs to help pull you up. Good. Because the next one, we're going to stay back. Good. And then just inhale and exhale. Lift one leg into tabletop. Put it down. Keep pulling your abs into your band. As you exhale, bring the other leg into tabletop. Good. And pull. Collarbones are low and wide. Good. You've got one more on each side. Scoop with your belly, right? Find that band. Where is it? In your back. Good. That's it. Good. And then round yourself all the way down to the mat. Okay. So from here, cross your band into opposite hands. Good. And then just play with your shoulders for a second, because sometimes we start getting messy when we change, little change. So we're just gonna point the elbows toward your waist a little bit, not giant. We're not totally upside down, but just a little rotation. Palms still facing inward, collarbones open. Good. Inhale and exhale. Press your abs into the band. It's behind your ribs. And bend at that place as you lift your chest up. Inhale now, expand there. Exhale. Come back to the ground. Good. Release your arms. Good. Press them back up. Good. All right. Exhale. Feel your abs draw into that band. Yes, Chinda. Good. Woo! Yeah. And then back down. Good. Good. And I think you all know, because we're all family here, Chinda's really tight in her thoracic rib cage. So for her to bend there like that, that's awesome.
Must have been a massage.
Yeah. Good. Good. That's it. Yes, nice lift, Eloise. Good. That's higher today. You guys rock today. It's supposed to be the blue sky. That's it. Good. Yes. Good. Very nice. And down. Great. So just a quick reminder that if your hands get tired here, wrap your band around your hand, right? So it's not so your hands don't have to grip. Also, if you can remind your hand to put your thumb on the side of your hand rather than across the front of the thumb pad, that's also as often as you can think of it. That just helps build that hand strength. Up. Wow. Okay, so arms up to the sky. Inhale, exhale again. Feel your abs reach into your band and bend at your band. Good. Now, feel where your band is. You're going to inhale, rotate along your band line to the side, keeping your arms equidistant apart. Good. Exhale, pull into that band line. Good. Inhale to the other side. Exhale, pull into your band line. Good. We're going to do one more each way. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Good. Big inhale. Exhale. And then all the way down, and you can release your arms. Fantastic. Good. Can we do one more like that? It's just two each side. Just two each side. Set your hands, arms straight up. Inhale, exhale. Feel your band line bend at it. Good. Inhale as you rotate to the side on that band line. Feel where it is on you. Good. Exhale to center. Inhale, feel where it is. Good. Exhale. Good. Inhale. Yeah, bend there. Lift your chest from that place. Good. And last one. Good. And then all the way back down. Good. I have to give Mark a gold star because he's doing really great breathing. He's like totally long and even and breathing in and out. It's good. So I hope you're all breathing both in and out. All right. We're going to take that band out from underneath us and back into our hands. We're going to inhale, palms facing your thigh bones. Exhale, take that palm over your head toward the floor. Good. Bring it back toward the sky. And then the other one. And I want you to pay attention. What happens? Some of you rotate your fist almost inside out to get leverage against your hand. Can you keep the palm facing forward or maybe slightly inward as you raise it? There you go. Good. This is you lifting up a heavy door, like a trap door. Good. All right. So now as you're getting your arm, start paying attention to what it does at the top of the arm bone closest to the shoulder, right? Can it drop back toward the scapula? And you might suddenly go, oh, I feel all my muscles on the back of my shoulder when I do that. Yes. 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 Yeah. And so for those of us who tend to move the arm without engaging the scapula, right? And then over time you get that frozen shoulder feeling or that pinch or that neck bit. letting the arm connect back. You can see how much more openness I can get here. And all of that back here turns on. Yeah, now those of you with shoulder injuries that you're minding, really look for the space in the armpit. You might have to open out to the side first, connect, and then bring your arm back in line, right? Once you're connected. Sometimes coming in the back door is better. Okay, good. All right, fantastic. So now pause, let both arms come up to the sky. Inhale and exhale, scoop your abs and lift both legs in a tabletop. Good, now we're just gonna add in a single straight leg stretch. So, no, not straight leg, sorry, just a single leg stretch. So starting with your right leg, stretch it out, pull that right arm overhead, feel your shoulders. Can you find the shoulder blade? Good, no, we're just flat out on the ground. Yep, good, flat on the ground. And then bring it back in. And we're gonna alternate like that. Left arm, left leg. Find your shoulder blade. Find your shoulder blade, turn on your abs. Find your shoulder blade, turn on your abs. Good. Good. We're just gonna do this last one. We're gonna pause and add one more thought. Not another movement, just another thought. Do you remember where you had the band behind your back? And I said, pull your abs to that band when it was behind you here. Okay, we're just gonna do maybe 2 more on each side, and I want you to add that thought in. So as you reach your arm overhead, pull your abs into the band behind your back, that imaginary band. That's it. Good. Good. Yes. Nice. Good. Pull those knees into the chest and release your back to the mat. All right. Take your band, put it over your feet, both feet. Good. And I want you to just pull your elbows to the ground. Yes? Reach back up. So now you're just rowing, laying on your back. This is the most nicest rowing you'll ever do. Right? Straight legs up to the sky. So you're pushing your heel. Yeah, yes. Okay, so then I want you to notice that arm bone again, right? So we're not, because of the ground here, we can't pull back as far as we normally can row, right? But we have the ground to show us what we're doing with the top of our arm, right? So if you get your elbow to the ground and notice that your shoulders popped up, or you don't have that nice muscly feeling between you and the mat, you can pull the top of that arm back. Yes, pull the top of that arm back. Yes. Yes. And then once you get that, remember that band behind your ribs that you had earlier? Get your shoulder in place and then pull your band in there. And then suddenly you'll be like, oh, I feel my low belly. And you're not even asking for it. Does that make sense? And Nara, if you... Flat. Nara, can you pull your elbows in closer? And Sheila, try hugging them a little closer. Only as close as is comfortable. But what that will do is open up the space at your shoulder. So especially my shoulder friends, if you find yourself trying to pull back and it doesn't feel comfortable, you're actually pinching the space closer. If you bring that elbow in, you can see how that opens up a little up here. And it might be harder to hold initially, but that's where you want to go. Okay, so right there, Chinda, that's where I want you to, okay, wait, hold it at the bottom. So hold your pull. Good. And you get a gold star for saying so. You're going to open up those collarbones and connect to your shoulder blade. And then hold it while you pull your abs in, right where your band was. Remember where your band was behind your ribs? And I said, wow, Chinda, amazing. That's the place. That's the place. There you go. And then release it all. Yeah. And then, does that make more sense? Yes. And then it should be more connected all the way around that upper body. Okay, good. So now, in which part of that, Chinda, is it when you open the collarbones or when you bring your ribs down, or both? Is your head elevated? Try a little pillow under your head. So if you're like Chinda and you bring your ribs down and suddenly everything tightens up and you feel your neck, try a little pillow under your head and then just let the ribs come in. Usually that's enough to let that soften out. Yeah. Toward the middle. They're facing each other. All right, so now let's bend the knees. Lift your elbows off the mat, collarbones open. Good. Exhale, push your feet out. So if we're just bend and stretch, they're in parallel, right? So this is the version in which when you move your feet, they disappear from your view as the knees come in, right? That lets you know you're working in a really beautiful alignment. You're in that open, neutral parallel. And yes, you are working. Yes, elbows are up off the mat, right? We floated them up off the ground. Yep. Good. Good. Now curl up in your bow. Same thing. Look down those legs. Pull those abs in. Good. That's it. Good. That's it. Good. All right, and one more. Hold those legs long. Now push your hands downward as you lift your legs straight up. Good. Lower your legs as you bend your elbows again. Good. Lift and push those fists downward. Good. Okay, so now, anytime, feel free to come out of your bow if you need to reset. I want you to lift your chest and loosen your neck. Keep those collarbones wide. Yep, eyes toward your thigh bones. Here comes your last one. Good, and then back down. Bend those knees and lower your spine to the mat. Good, I know, very good. So let's take your left leg out, right leg in the strap. Good. If you can, put both ends in your opposite hand. Good. And then leg circles. I know, yay, leg circles. So press your left heel down nice and strong. Think of your left thigh trying to stay down nice and strong. Yes, good. And the first ones you can float through because you just worked hard. But the next ones, I want you to push every part of your circle, right? You're inside that giant Nutella jar, or maybe it's a jar of honey or whatever your favorite thing is. And your foot has been sanitized and now it's cleaning out the jar. Good. And then reverse direction. Nutella's on my mind because I made Mark Nutella strawberry pastries. Weren't they cute? I'm so proud of myself.
They turned out really cute. They're good.
What? I've not even heard of that.
Switch.
Okay, so I have to say, what? No, that's cool because let's switch feet if you haven't already. If you but we're gonna do same thing other side. So Toby's Original Tofu Spread. Okay, we have to look for that now.
What's it made from?
It's tofu. So so Chinda's tried the original, and it has celery and spices, herbs.
That's sweet.
Yum. And Nara has tried the Toby's tofu spread with jalapeno.
Doesn't sound like it.
Oh, wow. Okay, hot tip. Good. Did everyone get both ways? Did you press into your Toby's tofu jar the whole way? Good. Very good. All right. So we're going to take our bands in our hands. We're going to exhale, come up into bow, and push your hands down, 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 down as you roll, continue rolling up. And I want you really pushing your band down. So I have lots of slack on the end of mine. And even as you come up, you're going to keep pushing down. And if you can, square up your collarbones and give yourself a little lift. And so I'm barely hovering off the ground here, and you might not hover at all. My flesh still is touching. Some of you littler, lighter people, maybe you actually get more clearance. And then we're going to round all the way back down. Whoop, just behind my head here. And we're going to do that again. So we're really going to try to get that sensation of acrobat, right? Those of you who've sat on a reformer machine or a Pilates chair, of pushing down with all your might and trying to get a little bit of float.
Ah, good job.
Yeah, but it's not just the push, it's the abdominal lift, right? Yeah. Yes, short arms, you will likely not get a lift unless you feel like putting 2 blocks on either side, right? One on either side, or a stack of sturdy books, big books. Yeah. That was an awesome question. A lift of what? Your booty. So your booty lifts, or at least relieves the pressure of your butt from the ground. So I'm scooping my abs up and backwards, and we've been talking about pulling up to that imaginary band here. That's the direction of pull, is from here to here. Because if you were on one of the pieces of machinery that we have, you might actually pull your booty back. You see that? That little bit of slide. Yeah. It's like being an acrobat in the circus. And then so that's where we're pushing the hands down, and they're not actually going to help you. Well, they might help you. What am I saying? Because you're pushing and getting some of that feedback, just like you do, I hope. Yep, push them down on either side of you. Strong, strong, strong to the ground. Good. If you're up, stay up. We're going to take our bands behind us again. Cross them into opposite hands again. Good. And we're going to do our some of our 5s from a half rollback. Yep, so come into your half rollback, your C-curve position. Good. Scoop your belly in and lift your legs up. So again, if you find yourself, my low back, what's happening? Either roll all the way down or try tilting your pelvis not in such an extreme roll under. Get a little more on the front of your sit bones and pull your abs in to your band, right? That band. All right, we're going to extend one leg out, pull it in, extend the other leg out, pull it in. Good. Just keep your abs pulling in your band and adjust your pelvis position if necessary. Yep. Good. That's it. Okay, because you know what we're going to do? We're going to add in rotation. So my right leg's in. I'm going to rotate toward it. Pull in and exhale all the way to the other side. Good. And all the way to the other side. Yes. And remember your options. You can come down to your mat instead, or you can try finding a better pelvis place. And usually it's a little bit forward rather than overstretched back. Good. That's it. There you go. Put your hand, well, one way is I would do with hands behind my head, just as a target for my throat to stay back into the hands. Have I shown you how to do that one? Oh, you've got it. You've got it. Good. Good. All right. And then pull those knees in. We're going to keep holding that band, and then we're going right into rolling like a ball here. So right here, scoop your belly in and round up. Chin in. Good. Holding those arms tight. Good. Oops, watch out. I'm going to roll on you. Good. Last two, giving that nice little spinal massage. Good. And last one. Okay. Do you remember the Pilates clock? We're only going to go 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock. 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, starting with your feet at noon. So what that means is we roll back, shift a little bit toward 1, roll back, shift a little bit toward 2, roll back. Now my feet are pointing at 3 o'clock, and I open my arms all the way out to a big hollow body in bow. Bring it back in, and we're going to go back up to noon. So roll, point at 2, roll, point at 1, roll. Now I'm at noon. Woo! Scoop your belly in. Make sure you get back to the mat here. Open it all the way up. Yeah? And then we keep on going toward the 9 side. Yeah? So roll. 1 o'clock. No, 11 o'clock. 10 o'clock. Good. I'm going to hit you in the head. And there's my whoop. Good. Happy Valentine's Day. That's it. Are you okay, Eloise? Okay, good checking. There you go, good. So that was one set. Can we do another set? I think this is so fun. It's kind of like when we roll our obliques, because you have to engage all the laterals to move sideways, and then stabilize against that motion. Good. Good. I'm going to do one more toward 9 and come back to noon. He's telling me I take up too much room. He didn't say too much. He just said so much. He had to move out of the way for my legs. Well, I can poke him in the back. No. So extend those legs all the way out. We're going to inhale and exhale. Roll ourselves back up to sitting. And then let the band go. Boop. We're going to take the hands to the side and flip over so that we can do a leg pull. Those of you who would rather flip over, roll up, and use a wall or furniture for your hands, you're welcome to do that. Remember, you do not have to be on your hands. If your hands are getting tired because they've been working holding that band, you can put a couple of yoga blocks on you and elevate slightly for your forearms, or put your forearms up on a chair or a bench, right? Don't have to come all the way down on those hands. No, straps, let go. Don't even worry about your straps. Yeah. Oh, you have, oh yes, I'm sorry, Chinda, I see you. Yes, right over the top of your shoulder. So Chinda's using her TRX right now. So we're in our nice, beautiful plank, yes. And we're just gonna lift, point, out to the corner. And then today, pull under to the opposite knee and pivot. look under. So I'm all the way on the side of one foot. Lift your abs up, step it back. Yes, I'm gonna do it again. Other side, other side. So this one will be lift, point out to the corner, draw under, pivot all the way to the side, scoop your abs up to lift back under and down. Yeah? Good. So those of you at a wall, you can be in that nice straight line. Lift, can you see that? Out to the corner, rotate under, and my standing foot, I'm really rotating all the way to the side of that foot, and then back under and down. Makes sense? Corner, under. Yes, on the TRX, so those of you using the TRX, yep, see if your booty will come down a little bit. Yeah, that's it, good. Those of you on your TRX, just lifting your leg is gonna be a lot of work, right? You're gonna feel yourself swing off to the side. If you can lift the leg and then cross the knee under, that would be awesome. If you can lift, cross, and then come to the side, your arms will actually stay pushing forward, and then you lift back to the center. No. No. You will. So if I'm making it look easy, forgive me. I shouldn't be, because what's happening is I'm fighting falling this way and fighting falling this way. It's like you have a rope, and yeah. So not easier. Mark says, he says, you're making it look easy.
That's everything T-Rex is really hard.
Okay, everyone get some on each side? Yes? Okay, good. So we're coming up to high kneel. If you are not happy kneeling, you can be laying flat on your side. You're always welcome to do that. Where's that little streak coming from? Is that better? Okay. If your sacrum crackles and crickles while you're doing the rotation, if it's now like popping, that's often just the little connecting tissue pushing air out, right? And if it settles down, then good, you've got all the little air bubbles out. Unless there's pain, that's a great question. So anything, like any cracking knuckles, cracking in your spine, that's not unusual. But when there's pain with it, that's a little unusual.
Is that cracking in your house?
Yeah. Everyone come a little farther. Come a little farther now. Come a little farther. Come a little farther. Come a little farther. Go a little farther. Go a little farther. Yes. Now lift yourself back up. Good job. And keep pushing down this leg, right? Push it, push it, push it, push it, push it. This one that's out to the side. Good. One more. Oftentimes, the tendons find a better way to move, depending on the joint you're talking about. Often it's the hip flexor. When it stops, it's now found a better groove to go in. Good. Now hold this over here. Hold it. Good. Now scoop in your low rib. Pull it in. Rotate. Look at the ground. See if your arms can stay up by your ears instead of dropping down. Yeah. Good. Rotate back to the side. See if you can rotate all the way toward the ceiling. Keep pushing that long leg down. Good. Rotate back to the side. Rotate looking down without dropping. Just rotate on your long axis. Good. Back to the side. Good. And toward the ceiling. That's it. Good. Can we do one more? That's a version of helicopter. Scoop in toward the ground. Arms up by your ears. That's it. Good. side. There we go. And then all the way up. Look, 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 look. Ah, good. Ah, and then all the way up and over. Drop your band. Good. All right. And then real quick, we'll just let that band lay down. We're just going to come onto our hand. And all we're doing is lifting and lowering. Easy, right? Yeah. We're just finding that length, pushing this bottom hip forward. And remember, you can do this laying flat down. Oh, gosh, I forgot to show you how to do that other one laying flat down. Franny on the replay, if that was you, I hope you figured it out. Holy cow. I'm so sorry. Ah. Good, all right, hold that leg up. Good, give it a nice kick forward, push, push, and then exhale, take it back. Point, point, and exhale back. Good, see if it will stay up here, right? Don't let it fall down. Good, and one more, push. Good, all right, hold it behind you, make a little circle up and down, little circle up and down. Straighten out your thigh bone. Good. That's it. Good. And then reverse direction. Lift up. Bring it forward. Lift up. Bring it forward. Good. Now don't let it drop too much here, right? We're trying to keep it at least level with our hip. This is your last one. Woo. Good. All right. Bring that on in. Sit down and just reach your hands to the side. Should be a nice stretch all the way across. So my hands are literally to the side. Yeah, there you go. Pull away from that. Good. Scoop your belly in, round all the way up. Find your band. There we go. No, I'm working. So collarbones open, ribs up and in. Side bend, glute is holding, right? Glute is wrapped in. That's it. I think so. Try. Away from the straight leg. That's it. All right, so again, check that the arm just doesn't get heavy down. I want you to keep the space, make your spine go over. So that your abs have to pull you back up, yes? Good, can we go a little farther over, a little farther over, a little farther over? Scoop it through your belly, yeah. Good. Wow, nice, Eloise. Good, Nora. Good. Good, and one more. Good, all right, so then we hold it over here. Again, arms equidistant. Good, now rotate toward the ground. Lift this back arm up so it's level with your ear. Find that shoulder blade. And then to the side. And then open to the sky. Tuck your abs in. Good. And to the side, toward the ground, pull that lower shoulder blade back. Good. And then open. Good. Good. Yes, lovely. Can we do one more? All the way down. Yes. Good. And then to the side. Woo. And then all the way up. We get to put your band down. And then we just slide on out to the side. The other way. Oh, sorry. Yes, we did. We took a stretch. You're right. We did. If you come back up and get it. You're leaving? Bye, Sheila. Oh, nice. Take care. So we're going to finish with these leg lifts. That's cute. Yes, we can. So just a reminder, you are light on this hand, right? You're trying to be light on this hand. So we're not trying to be heavy and resting on it. We're actually trying to see how much lift we can get. Yeah? Good. One more. We're going to take that leg, lift it up, hold it, and then point, point to the front. Exhale, take it to the back. Good. And point, point. Exhale. And I'm going to pick a practice hand here just for me, because this leg, if I don't watch it, will make a little merry-go-round up and down, right? I want to keep it level through the whole joint motion. Controlled articulation. Good. Ah. Good. And one more. Ooh, I can feel myself getting heavier, so I'm going to get lighter. Then my abs kick back on, and we circle, lift. Circle back and lift. Circle back and lift. Oops, wrong one. That's it. And lift. Good. Good. And then we reverse. Back up and lift. Back up and lift, right? Get the up motion. Good. Get lighter on your hand if you can. It'll help you get a little more lift through the waist. Woo! And rest it down. Holy cow. Just pull that knee in. Sit back, take your hands both to the side, and that should feel good. Stretching all that open. Yeah. Good. So I'm just going to reorient so that I can be on all fours, and then drop the knees, drop the hip down. Again, find your shoulders. Bring your glutes toward your midline. Good. So it's down stretch, right? Down stretch. Pelvis is off the floor for down stretch. We're going to lower, lower, lower until you can get your pubic bone on the ground, and then see if you can stretch your arms a little more without letting it leave the ground. Good. Then use your abs to lift back up to big cat, spinal wave back. Good. Scoop your abs in, spinal cat, spinal wave. Come into your down stretch so the pelvis will be off the ground floating. Sternum's up. Good. Then bend your elbows to lower your pelvis down till you feel that pubic bone. Keep it there, then lift your upper back as you slowly, gently straighten your arms. Doesn't have to be all the way, but just keep that pubic bone down. Yep, glutes on. Good. Scoop your belly in, lift, and one more time. So we should hopefully feel like you get a little bit more each time. Spinal wave forward. Good. Into that down stretch. So pelvis is floating, arms are straight. Collarbones open, sternum is lifted. Good. Bend your elbows towards your waist to lower your body till the pubic bone hits. Exhale. Lift your sternum a little more. Good. Collarbones open. Glute stays on. Yeah, just getting a little bit more real range of motion. And there we go. Good. Lift your abs last time. And sit back in your child's pose. I'm insane. He can't hear you. She said, "You're insane. Mark, how do you keep up with her? She's nuts." We're going to come up onto all fours, come into a plank, and then let yourself press into that open pike, down dog. And then walk your hands towards your feet. Soften the knees and round all the way up. All right, arms float up. Good. And then I want you to just ragdoll backwards a little bit. Yep, it's almost forbidden. You're just easy falling open. We're letting the arms and the weight of them drop open the chest, yeah? So instead of hard pull back, Just a gentle pull back, letting your sternum lift. So it's more swan, you're just doing it toward the sky. If you've done swan and flight on the reformer where you take your arms out to the side and push against the foot bar, it's that same lovely heart lifting sensation. Good. Good. And then this time, hold yourself upright. Pull those ribs back again into that imaginary band about your ribs. Spine twist, pushing those arms apart as far as you can. Good. Now hold it there. Hold it there. We're going to, again, extend our sternum toward the sky. This time with a little more energy through the arms. Pushing, pushing, pushing. Good. And then pull the front of you in. One more time. Push apart, push apart, push apart. Pull the front of you in. Good. And then spine twist back to center and go the other way. So we're reaching back, lifting the chest. Lift the chest in equal amounts that you reach back. Good. Pull in the front of you. That's it. Good. Because I can just bend backwards or I can lift the chest as I extend. Can you see the difference? Just bending, lifting. Good. All right. And then open it up nice and wide. Let your head fall gently to the side. And round the head forward. And then to the other side. Good. And gently forward. Let's do one more time. Side. Good. Check your shoulders. They can sit a little wider, I bet. Good. Nice. Let your head just hang to the middle now. Look at your feet and then close your eyes. Inhale, lift your spine a little bit more, but keep your head heavy. Good. Inhale again. Lift your spine a little bit more. Exhale. Good. And then one more time. Inhale. And this time as you exhale, press into your feet. Let your throat just lift your head for you and then relax your arms. Yeah, and you should feel lovely. I hope you feel lovely. Yes? Good. Yeah. Good. I hope it helped those of you with shoulder things because there's at least 3 of you going on with shoulder things. I'm looking at you, Chinda, Nara. Yeah. Oh, good. Good. Well, good. Yeah. And then I love that you're feeling how they help you in your sport, that, you know, or life. But yeah. Oh, good.